I told him I lived with my family. It saved my life. In February a few years ago, I went to my best friend's wedding. It was a huge event with around 500 guests, and I was sitting by myself in the front row of the church. After the ceremony, the wedding photographer walked up to me. He told me I looked exotic, and I mentioned that I was originally from overseas. He asked if I had ever modeled, and I told him I had done a few small photo shoots for local businesses. Then he asked, "Do you live with your family?" Even though I was alone at the wedding that day, I told him yes, I lived at home with my family. He offered to arrange a private photo shoot and handed me his business card. I took it and said we could talk again in the summer when the weather got better. 2 months later, a breaking news report came out. A foreign woman's body had been found inside a suitcase. The police arrested a suspect, but they didn't release his name or photo. They only shared two details: the town he lived in and his main hobby, which was photography. The moment I heard that, I had an instant gut feeling it was him. I called the bride right away and asked if she had received her wedding photos yet. She said no and offered to call the photographer. Before she hung up, I told her, "I know it's him." She didn't believe me and said I was being paranoid. She tried calling his cell phone, but it was switched off. She then called his home landline. His wife answered, completely in shock, saying she didn't know what was happening, only that the police had just raided their house and arrested her husband. When my friend called me back, she was speechless. My gut had been right. A few days later, his identity was officially released. He ended up confessing to murdering half a dozen foreign women and their young children. It turned out he specifically targeted foreign women who were divorced or in the country illegally, knowing that the authorities wouldn't care or bother to look for them if they vanished. Looking back, telling him that I lived with my family made it clear I wasn't isolated, and that was probably the only thing that kept me safe.